Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another One Up podcast. I'm Pat, or SnoopingTurtle.
My name is Rob, also PrimeHylian.
And my name's Corey, TheSkullKid. Yo, what's up?
How
Yo,
you boys doing?
We in here.
It's fucking cold, man. It's so
See,
cold.
it's the complete opposite for me. We're in like the middle of a heat wave over here, and it is nasty. It is not nice. Like, 28 degrees.
Isn't it hot for
like,
you too,
I don't
Corey?
know what that is in
So
Corey.
it's been pretty hot like the past few days, but today is actually like decent. It's nice, so I can go outside and not melt. But it's nice. I'm happy. It's not too bad.
I usually assume
I'm
you
glad
guys
for
are
you.
just wet or like snowing and shit all the
Yeah,
time.
I know that. Whenever I say it's hot, people are like, "Dude, you're in Canada." Like, but it
Like,
gets
nah,
hot here too. We
sublime.
have seasons, guys. But lots of snow for the most part. Like, we have snow more than anything. We have snow for like nearly 6 months, and then it's like super hot for 2, and then like 3 months or 4 months it's like medium. So it's not too bad.
Oh, so you have like over half the year is like snow. and
Yeah,
stuff.
most
Oh,
of
that's
the year.
brutal.
Yeah, it's a
Yikes.
nightmare, dude. I hate snow. It's like with me too. Like the weather really impacts my motivation to do anything. So you guys will notice like it's happened every year. The winter time, like from like maybe November, December to like maybe February, I don't upload any videos because I never upload videos, but my motivation just gets sucked away because it's so cold. I end up like just staying inside all the time, even more than I normally do, and I usually end up eating fairly bad during the winter because it's just comfort food sitting inside. I don't know.
There's a there's actually like a proper name for that. 'Cause it's like a seasonal. I think it's just like seasonal depression or something.
Okay,
Where it's
yeah.
like when it gets like when the weather gets shittier, when it gets dark earlier, then like it's a bit of a bummer, isn't it?
Yeah, dude.
You get a bit bummed out.
It absolutely kills my mood. But then on the flip side, when it's summertime, I want to go out every day. Like every day I'm out skateboarding, like for at least an hour. If I have to go anywhere, I'll avoid taking the bus. So, and I eat better during the summer too. I end up just eating like fruit and like
Because I was about to say,
chicken.
you must make the most of like every day during the summer. That's insane. Wow.
Indeed.
You should come over here. It's like sunny all the time.
Yeah, it's
sometimes
beautiful.
it rains.
It's
Sometimes.
beautiful. Plus, I'd get to hang out with you, Rob, so that'd be nice.
That is a bonus. Yeah.
That sounds like the worst part.
Oh
What, Snoop?
no.
What?
Hey,
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, you mentioned a while ago that like every winter you go through and play Skyrim again, right?
Every winter, yeah. I don't know what it is. Like the snow makes me want to play Skyrim. I never finish it usually the playthrough. I usually grind the crap out of it because like that's what I like to do with like RPGs. Is I really love
What,
going-
grind?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
grind. I
yeah.
enjoy grinding. I don't know. It's reward loops. I remember that. What's that channel?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's it.
talking. What's his name? Mark Brown. He did a really good video on it on like reward loops where it's like I love that stuff. So with Skyrim, I just run around in the snow during the winter and it's a good time. I don't know. It's fun.
Oh, see, soon you'll have a summer Skyrim game too with Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If that's in summer, it might be winter again or
knows?
something.
Who
but
knows?
It could be. It could be.
Might
if
be
it
all
comes out.
seasons. It might rotate seasons. Who knows? I don't know.
Who knows? That'd be dope.
Has
That
there
would
been
be
a game
really
that's
cool.
done that? Has any game had it so like
And
it properly rotates seasons throughout?
Okay.
Like not
Yeah,
just a
there's been
day-night
games that
cycle,
rotate
but a season
seasons, but like because we have like one of the Pokemon games did that.
Yeah.
Was it-
Wasn't that just a
Silver?
day-night
No. I
cycle?
see what Snoop's saying. So like there are a lot of games that have different seasons, but Snoop means where like it has a calendar and in game and like the
Oh,
seasons
right.
actually change. So I believe
Oh, I mean like Stardew Valley and stuff has that.
I don't know
Animal
any
Crossing.
RPGs that do that though. That'd be really Animal Crossing's another good example, Rob.
Oh yeah.
Animal
yeah.
Crossing, but not a lot of games have it consistently like that. With Pokemon, like you'll walk into like a snow area and then snow will start falling, but the second you
Exactly,
leave it,
yeah.
it's not snowing
It-
anymore.
but
it's
I'm
all
pre-
like biome
yeah.
based.
I swear there were some seasons one of the games. I might be wrong though.
No, you
Like,
could
it
be right.
definitely
You
didn't
could
have a
be right.
calendar system.
You could be right.
Like it changed. Who knows?
See, I thought it was just like a standard day-night cycle in Pokemon games,
Mm-hmm.
where it's just like, hey, it's the day, it's night. It's the day, it's night. But never like,
whoa.
oh, it's raining.
I loved
It's not.
loved the day and night system in Gen 2, and then Gen 3 just came around, and
Hey,
of course,
Oh, we're gonna
Don't
Right.
don't want to hear this.
listen.
Don't want to hear
listen.
it. Gen 3
It's
is the
true.
best gen.
Gen 3 is not the best gen. Gen 2 is the
Oh, it
best gen.
absolutely is.
Put it in the
absolutely is.
comments.
think
Put
it
it in the
is.
comments, guys. Put it in comments. What's the best? Come on.
All right, everyone type Mudkip in the comments.
Oh, they're gonna
Mudkip
do
is a
that.
good boy.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a little stutter with like the recording, but we're back. I think I was just talking about how Gen 2 is way better than Gen 3, right? I
Wrong.
think-
It's
You're
not
wrong.
No,
Everything you're talking
am
about's
right.
wrong.
I am right. I know I'm right.
I think
guys.
those
Fight
two
me.
gens are the best, in my opinion, though. Like,
Yes, I think we can agree on that. And I do want to say, like, I do like Gen 3. Like, I think Gen 3 introduced some of the best Pokemon to the series. The starters are great. Mudkip's adorable. I mean, Mudkip, am I right?
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
I just didn't like the stuff they took out from Gen 2. That's all. But that's still a
fair.
phenomenal game. But Gen 2's better.
It is weird, and I don't know what the exact reason was that they did take that stuff out, because like they moved on to more advanced hardware. It's like, well,
Yeah.
this should really
No.
be more of an upgrade, but I guess they just focused on
yeah,
the
it's kind of
graphical
weird, actually,
upgrades and
because
stuff.
like Gold and Silver, you could go to Kanto and had all that other stuff, but I guess to be fair, it was the end of the Game Boy Color's life cycle, so they were just probably really well optimized with their hardware. They knew,
And with the Kanto region stuff, they literally could have just like taken all the assets from the original, because like
they probably
graphically,
did actually.
it's all still like just the original Game Boy basically, or Game Boy Color. Whereas with the Ruby and Sapphire, they can't do that because like they have to actually
Yeah, because it's new engine.
remake
so.
all the assets. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Not
that's
as
probably
easy.
why. But
Definitely contributed to
It was
But Gen 2 's still better, but
Iwata
anyways.
who coded those games, right? Or at least helped with getting
Yeah.
Kanto onto them.
Okay.
I have no
so
idea.
I think it was they were doing Pokemon Stadium. It was Pokemon Stadium, I believe, that he helped with. It was transferring. It might have not been Pokemon Stadium.
I think
he
it
helped.
was he was the one
could have been Gen
responsible
2
for getting Kanto in there in terms of storage space. I think that's what I read somewhere.
Yes, I think you are right about that. I believe he also did help with I think it was Pokemon Stadium and transferring like the battle mechanics from the actual the Game Boy games to Pokemon Stadium as well. But I don't know. All I know is Iwata is a compression god. Like he knows what
Absolutely.
he's doing in terms of compression. Nintendo in general are just like amazing with compression. I think like Odyssey is like 4 or 6
I think
gigabytes.
Breath of
Yeah.
the Wild is 6, maybe a bit more. That's
Yeah.
insane.
That's
That's a
impressive,
massive game as well.
And it still looks good on the Switch. Like there are games where
Yeah.
you could tell like they ported it over, like Doom, and you can see that this was ported over. Zelda looks like a clean game on
Yeah.
both handheld and desktop. Same with Odyssey, same with Aces. So, yeah.
It
Speaking
runs
of
well most of the
Aces-
time. Oh shit! Segue. Speaking of
talk about
tennis,
Aces?
if you guys
dude.
been watching Wimbledon, because I've
What?
not. I think it's on. It's the big tennis thing. Do you guys not know? Well,
Oh.
fucking oh my god.
Yo, believe it or not,
love
before
sports
this,
ball, man.
I could care less about tennis before this, okay? But now, like, I actually like the tennis terms and like the different kinds of shots, your like drop shots, your slices, your top spins, your lobs. I'm obsessed with it, dude. Tennis is a really cool sport.
that's
like,
Nintendo's
it's really
ploy.
cool.
They're just getting people into tennis through video games. Imagine that though.
I
Like,
ho-
you sit down with your friends and you're able to like know what's going on thanks to fucking Mario.
Oh, it's just like when Chain Chomp does the big banana.
Oh, I saw
split.
Luigi
Yeah.
do that one time. It was cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
The only thing is I don't think in real tennis that I can like jump up in the air and like freeze time and like aim my shot in slow motion.
Hey,
I don't know.
You've
That'd be sick,
obviously
though.
not seen Rafael Nadal. Am I right, lads?
Oh, he's
Sport humor.
I only know who he is because of Aces.
Such a
but yeah,
fucking
I love
British
Aces.
pub thing. Like, oh, am I right, lads? Oh, yeah.
Oh, am I right?
Oh.
Yeah, sports. Go on, World Cup, mate. Kick a ball.
The
Smush.
yeah, the FIFA's on right now in Russia, and UK is going mad. Well, just England.
Yeah,
Right?
it is really fucking funny. Because
Yeah.
they're like right now, as we're recording this, England are going up against Colombia, and they are playing dirty. I don't know how they're playing right now, but currently I think it's 1-1. I would have heard a scream if it's like 2-1.
Yeah,
to
if they
either
won,
side,
you would have
so-
heard like your
Isn't
dad
your whole
burst
block
into your room.
like?
Dude, everyone in the fucking country is watching it. Like, I'm probably the only person not watching it right now because I'm talking about video games on a podcast.
Actually, no,
so-
you're talking about football
You're the
right
take
now.
that, nerds.
You're still yeah.
still-
You're
you
actually
can't
talking
escape it,
about football
man.
on a podcast.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh no! But yeah,
They
like
got me
basically
good.
everyone, because like everyone's windows are wide open because it's boiling hot. So everyone's just like, the second there was that first goal, it was just like you could just hear like a volcano of screams. It was like, oh, this is gonna be an interesting podcast.
Yes, they did it.
I love
did
that.
it, they kicked
I love
ball.
the hype though. Like
Oh no, it's
It's a
actually
good time.
it's quite infectious. Like you kind of get you
definitely
kind of
is.
get on board with it. Yeah.
I like watching football, like Premier League with my friends, just because they're super into it, and I'm like, yeah. I can also watch rugby with my family because they love it. Yeah. Actually, there's a Smash player here who's tag. He might be from Colombia actually. His tag is called Uepa. It's like spelt really weird, but it means like that cheering people do in crowds and stuff. That like, and stuff like that. Yeah. It's cool. I love it. Yeah.
No, that's sweet.
Are you gonna show us how to do the hacker? Right now, do the hacker, Rob. Come at it. Go ahead.
The hacker.
The hacker.
I don't know what
that's
is.
gee. You said
That's
hacker.
the
I'm like, what
rugby
the
thing.
fuck?
Oh, is it hacker? Is it?
Yeah,
Am I wrong?
Rob had this look of confusion on his face, like what?
I had no idea.
I don't know sports.
We had to so the hacker is like it's a moldy thing. It's like a tribal dance of like ferocity and stuff, and we had to do it a whole bunch in school. We had like our different houses, and they all had an identical haka, which had slightly different words, like representing their color of the house. And we had a big competition where the whole house did it, and just a whole lot of like really white guys with their shirts off and stuff like that.
That sounds incredibly awkward.
It was fucking oh my god.
Sounds like fun.
It was fun as hell, but like man, it was funny. Oh man.
All right, let's do it, boys. Hacker. The hacker. Grr.
I've personally
Rugby.
never really gotten into soccer, but FIFA, like, and whenever FIFA season like comes around, it kind of lets me know that time has passed, if that makes any sense. 'Cause it's like 4 years. So when I see people freaking out about like FIFA, I'm like, oh shit,
it's that
it's
time
been 4
again.
years.
Yeah.
It's
It's been so long. Yeah.
It's like the
brings
Olympics.
back cool memories.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
Like
I was just about to
because it
say.
happened in the summer, so I just think back to like summer 2014, and then before that, I think back before that. I remember like when I was younger, though, I used to think it was really cool, and I'd wear like wristbands with like the teams on it and stuff. But I had no idea what was going on. I just wanted to be cool. But soccer is a really cool sport, or football, whatever you want to call it.
I remember. I think it was like 2 World Cups ago. England was like they were in the knockout stages against Germany, I think, and I remember like just like that. All of my neighbors were like around our house, and we were all just like gathered around watching. Like all my friends were there, and it got down to like penalty shootouts. And the second Germany like took the lead, we were all like, "Nah, football's dumb," and left. And just, like we were like, and I've never been
Stupid
interested in
sport.
football since then. Like for some reason, that one penalty shootout just like I don't care about football anymore. I see the appeal. I'm not gonna take it away from anyone.
But it's shit.
fuck?
If you watch
It's
it,
shit.
you're
You're a
It
bunch
is an
of
intense
hating-ass
sport
haters.
for sure. But
what I
not
absolutely
my
love
cup of
is like going to pubs and watching like games, like hyped up games and stuff, because that's
Oh,
so much
yeah.
fun.
tea. The vibe is always great too. Everybody's having a good time, has like a drink and stuff. So
Unless you're losing, then suddenly everyone starts smashing bowls and shanking each other.
they just get pissed. They want to fight everybody.
I'd say, what kind of pubs do you go to, Snoop? Like,
Me and Snoop
English
go to some
pubs.
crazy. We go to
Shit,
some
man.
crazy pubs.
I guess
You gotta come.
I'm going to the wrong ones. You know, it's interesting
man.
how we're
Me and
talking
Snoop,
about
we just
sport.
get wasted. Me and Snoop just get wasted and just start fights with just random
Exactly.
people in the bars. We're those guys.
We're the guys that like walk up to someone at the like bar and go, "Hey mate, you look at me funny," and they're like,
What
"No,
are you
I was
look-
just
what are
buying a
you looking at,
J2O,"
man?
and you're like, "Oh fucking J2O, you pussy." And they're like, I really like J2Os, and then you just like give them the old 1-2, you know?
This sounds
that
like a
one too.
real
You should
interaction,
see
except
Snoop's
you were
one
the guy
too.
sitting down, tell them.
No, J2Os suck. I love J2Os.
Oh my god.
So how you
my
been, Snoop?
God.
How's apart from football?
I've been alright. I recently started playing and beat in a couple of days the first Danganronpa game.
Oh, I saw you
Holy
posting on
shit, I
Twitter.
love it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see
because
that
your
on
character,
Twitter,
your
yeah.
favorite characters keep dying, and you're just
Yeah,
guys, please.
the first character to die, I was like, oh, this character's great. I really like this character. And then like 10 minutes later, it's like, oh boy, I can't believe my favorite character died. And I was like, nah, this is my favorite character now. Never mind, they're also dead.
Can you
but
explain-
thankfully, two save.
Can you
two are
explain
saved.
the game, the
Yeah.
series for
What's-
someone
so
who
what's-
doesn't?
what's it
It
all
looks
about?
it looks very interesting. I just
It's
have
like-
no idea what it is. It's like a mystery, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a part like visual novel, part it's kind of like Ace Attorney, like where you got to solve these mysteries.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay.
it's a battle royale game kind of, not
Oh,
as in like
shit.
100 people drop in Fortnite dab dab. No, it's you've got there's or at least the story of the first game. I've only beaten the first, but it's like there's 15 kids, or 15 students who are going to this like high school, and they're all like the ultimate of something. So you've got like the best of something in the world. So it's like, oh,
that's cool.
The ultimate, I don't know, ultimate dench girl or something, like ultimate swimmer, ultimate.
Oh, they're all just super good at something.
Like ultimate pop star, all these things. And then when they go to this place, they all pass out and they wake up, and there's a talking bear called Monokuma, and he's like, "Hey, you're stuck in here for the rest of your lives, or kill someone, and if no one can figure out who the person, like who the killer was, then everyone except for the killer dies, and the killer can go free."
Oh, this is deep.
It's so like I hate visual novels; they're just not for me. But this game, just like, oh my god, it's so good. Like I'm really
sounds very
into
interesting, actually.
Yeah. Off the back of it, I've got like, I think I now own every single Danganronpa game, and I'm just like, yep, this is my life for the next couple months. I'm just gonna fucking blitz through them.
How many is there?
There's
3?
1, 2, a spin-off called Ultra Despair Girls, and then 3. And then there's like there's like a bunch of anime and like books.
Yeah, I've seen them around
stuff.
stores, but I have no idea what to make of them. Yeah,
It's I would definitely recommend checking it out, because it is like everything about it. Just like it's got this real weird and unique personality. It's just so like engaging and gripping. It's spicy. Also, there's top waifus in it, so you know.
Oh, okay.
they all die, don't they?
Half of them die, and
Sad face.
half of them also die. Everyone dies. Oh no. No, I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Yeah,
don't
don't
worry.
spoil it.
Don't worry.
No, but it sounds
Go play
interesting.
it. And it's
definitely,
available on the
take a look.
Steam Summer Sale.
Hey,
There's your plug.
yeah.
Snooper,
Use-
are you sure you don't work for these guys or something? You trying to get like a sponsorship?
Sponsored
or something?
by
Oh no, I've been outed.
Benalti.
No.
It's like
Use
it's,
code 1UP for 10% off at Steam.
It's actually like illegal to not disclaim that you're sponsored by something
Oh,
and promote
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's some shady stuff, but anyway,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Is that
What about you, Rob? What have you been up to?
games? Games are fun. I've been playing through Hollow Knight properly, like I talked about on the one stream.
yeah.
It's Hollow Knight's like amazing. So I've been sitting in call with my friend, and we've just been like, he's about 20 hours in, and I'm about 11 or 12 or so. So I haven't actually beaten it yet, and I'm just playing alongside with him, and it's just chatting about the game. Then suddenly one of us will like freak out because we're at a tense. That game is stressful, but it's so much fun.
Oh yeah,
It's like, yeah,
it's big.
it's massive. Yeah, once you start you start exploring the map more, it's really good. Like you constantly you get more and more upgrades, and the movement becomes more and more fluent, because at the start you can only like walk around and jump, and then you get like a dash ability and like wall jumping and stuff like that. And so you use them together, and you can get faster and faster. Oh, it's so good, honestly.
So is it Dark Souls but 2D?
Honestly, it takes stuff from Dark Souls.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
it's-
just trying to trigger people.
I'd be lying if I
Comments?
didn't get some Dark Souls
God
vibes.
damn it, Patrick.
It feels very like melancholic, because it's like everything's dead except for these people.
Yeah.
And the small town's like, I used to know people.
I remember when people lived. Oh, good
It's-
times.
It's got a great atmosphere. It's a beautiful game as well. Every time
Yeah,
I boot it up, I'm like, dang, this is.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play that, because that's another game that I actually got gifted recently. And I'm like, I've really no, I'm excited to give it a go. I've heard nothing but good things.
It's
Yeah.
10 out of 10, honestly. Like,
Solid game for sure. I haven't played it myself. I've just heard Rob talk about it, and then my roommate Jeremy, he's been playing through it like a ton. Like we both got aces, and Hollow Knight has taken over his interest more than aces, and he's super into competitive games and stuff like that. So
It's a
just to give
good
you an
game.
idea, like he's super into Hollow Knight, and I heard like he was playing in the living room, and the music's really like eerie and like dark. I like it.
it's so
cool.
good. Everything about it's just really good. It's also adorable with all the
Yeah.
your little guy. and
Yeah,
stuff.
I love the main character design on it. Like
He's
the
so
little,
cute,
guy with like
yeah.
the horn helmet thing. It's a nice looking game. The art style in general is really pretty from what I've seen.
It's like mechanically, it's amazing, and it's visually beautiful. Like as you go into later areas, enemies don't become like that much harder to defeat, or they do, but it's not like health wise. They become more like difficult to fight. Like for example, there's these massive jellyfish that just kind of float around, and if you hit them, their inside like kind of rears up and shoots at you and explodes and takes off 2 health, and it's like it's really hard to avoid. Just and like some like shoot out in different directions and stuff, and just make things more difficult. So as you get better, like things actually become more mechanically interesting. It's really really well made.
And that's and that's way better for like game design too, as opposed to just throwing health on. Like, oh, this enemy is the same thing, just with a lot more health and maybe different attack patterns, making it more like just tedious to take out the enemy. As opposed to just
you want to
giving him
introduce
a
more
big chunk of health.
interesting things.
Yeah.
And when shit
That's
actually
awesome.
does like deal 2 damage, it's like, oh no, please.
Oh no! Here I
please,
go
oh.
dying again. Oh no!
You guys think it's gonna take indie game of the year?
It was last year.
It took
shit.
indie game last. It took indie game
came
last
out
year.
last year, but it didn't because
Oh
Cuphead-
yeah, I didn't take. Okay, well, it wouldn't be able to take it this year. Then I'm done. My bad.
I mean, even if it did,
I kind of
it'd be
forget
like,
it's already been out. It just recently
yeah.
came to the Switch. That's
Yeah.
that's the crazy thing about the Switch is like an indie game comes out on it and people like talk about it as if it's like it's brand new. Like it hasn't been out for the past.
It's like a
year or
second
two.
coming. Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
What else? I've been so I went up north to see my family and friends and stuff up where I live. So I drove for 2.5 hours there and back, and terrible weather and stuff, and that was fun. And we played whole bunch of Tekken, Smash, and Magic the Gathering. So I was started really getting into Tekken 7, playing Dragunov. Just it's like actually trying to get good and learn like the startup basic combos and the follow-ups and like his super armor attack and stuff like that. Oh, such a Tekken 7's so good, honestly.
I still really want to try it because like Tekken 3 is like one of my favorite fighting games. I fucking adore that game. And I've heard like everything about Tekken 7 just looks so good.
It's so solid, honestly. Like everything, like and just slowly getting better and eventually like being able to beat one of my friends who's like dominates me. I'm like, oh, I did it, and he made sure that never happened again. I was.
You got him that one time. He's like, nope.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Snoop.
Let's change that.
Hey Snoop's dad.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's okay. We're leaving this in.
is
Everybody,
penalty
say hi to
shootout?
in the comments when you're watching this. Say hi to Snoop's dad.
Wait, Dad, say hi. Hi. Do a dab.
Oh yeah, come on.
Fucking hell! Hell!
That's
right.
a good dad.
Oh my
right there.
gosh.
All right, so I guess update on the World Cup. This penalty shootout now.
Your dad's fucking awesome, man.
Your dad's dope.
I mean, my
we
dad
should get
just
him on the
did it- he just did it
podcast as
down.
like a guest sometime.
Yeah, dude, I'll fucking.
Featuring
I
Snoop.
would
And your
invite
dad
him
games.
right now,
Your
but,
dad your dad games hard. I remember. You
Yeah,
telling
no,
me.
he
Oh,
plays.
Your
really?
whole family
Yeah.
does. I thought that was so
Yeah.
cool when you were telling me that. Your
Wait,
parents
for
just, like,
real?
play
I didn't hear
games.
about this.
Yeah, he's
Your
playing
dad-
Yakuza 6 at the moment.
Yo,
It's
that's
a really
fucking
fucking
awesome.
weird game for him to be playing, but you know,
He beat God of War 5 as well.
Yeah, he beat
and
God
The
of War
Witcher
5.
3, and The
Witcher
Witcher
3 he
right?
beat, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
really?
enough right there. Your dad goes hard.
Like
with games.
he beat Witcher.
Like, that
Witcher 3 ain't like an easy game.
is not. Yeah, same with God of War 5. God of War 5 it takes some time.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Awesome. What?
No, he plays
fucking
everything. So next
Oh, no,
podcast,
God of War
boys,
4,
we'll bring
by the
him
way,
on.
just correcting myself. God of War 4, just correcting
I mean,
myself.
yeah.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. Fifth
just
God of War
God of
game,
War,
but it
though.
is God of War 4. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Ascension.
4, yeah,
is
yeah. You
the-
see
Oh,
why
yeah,
I messed
yeah,
up. Thank you,
yeah.
guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
You made me look less stupid than what I was. So
Yeah,
thank
you
you. I appreciate it.
So in either case, you're technically right. But so like, yeah. But yeah.
It's so
Tekken's-
fucking weird that you guys actually saw that before, like I did, because I had no idea what was going on.
This is
You tried-
hilarious.
you
I
tried-
seen your
oh,
door
hi,
slowly
Snoop Dogg. I was like,
start to-
wait, what? What's
Oh,
going
we shouldn't have
We
said
need that
anything.
stuff. We need that
It's-
stuff
I
because it
can't
makes
see
it
that
less
shit.
tense.
We should've-
I just slowly seen the door open.
I was like, what the fuck?
We shouldn't have
I
said
thought,
anything
like,
and just
yeah.
let Snoop like freak the
Yeah,
fuck
just
out.
like, just get like the shit scared out of me. Like, oh my god, where did you come from? Anyway, sorry. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, so Tekken's on sale on Steam, and I'm thinking of picking it up. It's really good. And we played some Magic the Gathering, but we played two versions. We didn't play the standard one. We played Commander, which it can be a multiplayer where you play like not just 1v1. You have a specific card that's like the commander, and like he has relevance and whatever the lore is and stuff, and you have a deck based around him and stuff. So I had like I had a card called Darian who was mine, and basically the whole point of mine was to get as many, like everything kind of gave me like a 1/1 soldier or something, and so eventually I had like 20 creatures out and stuff, and a card which made them all like indestructible and gave them like menace and flying and shit like that. And so like everyone has a chance to become the biggest threat on the board. And what I love about Magic is how everyone's just kind of bargaining with each other, like, no, we have to take out him, and then that person becomes the biggest threat and shit, and everyone's like, fuck, and then so through that game,
turn on each other.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was ways to play with multiple people. I always thought it was literally just the one-on-one card game. But that sounds like way more fun.
There's heaps of different modes. It's so fun because we did a 4-player mode, and it's like you're trying to build up your thing so you have like, you know, you become the threat. But once you become like the biggest threat, everyone kind of tries to take you out. So throughout this game, which lasted like an hour, we had 3 people become this massive dominant force, which everyone was terrified of. And the politics where you discuss with each other and you're like, okay, if I give you this and stuff, like don't attack me for 2 turns and stuff. It's so much fun, honestly.
Oh, cool! Like bargaining with each other and stuff.
It's so fun. It's so much fun because it's like, like I won't attack you if you heal me and shit like that. Yeah.
So it becomes fucking Civilization.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what I was saying. That's cool. It turns into a whole other style game.
Yeah, I need to give that a go. That sounds really fun. What mode's it called? Like what's
Commander.
The game mode?
Look it up, Commander.
That sounds really fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Oh, so it's like actually an official
It's an official, It's an official.
Oh, I thought it was just like something that like people kind of made up on the side and then it kind of like blew up. That's
Wizards
really
of the Coast
cool.
are really, really good with I'm gonna go into the next thing, which you'll fucking love. But yeah, it's kind of expensive to get into, but buying packs is kind of good because you usually get stuff that kind of pays it back because the cards have value and stuff. My friend got a card of $400 value, like
holy shit.
So
wow.
so 560 New Zealand dollars. Yes, fucking. Those cards are valuable. I'm not sure why that one specifically.
I got there was a local card shop that it was a couple of days ago because there's like a new set coming out, like I think it's called like 2019 Core or something, but that doesn't come out for another like 1 or 2 weeks, and the card shop was just like, hey, come in, we'll give you a free deck, teach you how to play, and
I'd
for, like
recommend it.
1 day only you can like get one of these 2019 decks. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. So I went in. It is fun. Like, I didn't think I'd like Magic, but it is fun. I still think I prefer, like, Final Fantasy trading card game, because I'm a fucking nerd.
Or, like, Hearthstone, you reckon?
Oh, I've not played Hearthstone in a long time, but I do really enjoy it. Yeah.
So, there's another expansion called... This is an official expansion, by the way. It's called Unstable. Is it Unstable or Unbound? I think it's Unstable. We played, and basically how it works is you draft a deck, right? So you've got so many packs in stores. We just did it at our place with some new decks. You get a group of people, and you each open a pack, right? So like 20 cards or so. And you take out the lands and stuff. So those like the mana cards that don't have like you'll add those to the deck later, and you look through them, and like you take a card you want, you put it down, and you build a deck, and you rotate it around, and you take one at a time. But Unstable is built specifically to be jank as fuck. Like for example, there's like when you play this card, it generates as many like 2/2 creatures as long as you put your hand in a like figure position on the board, and once you stop, that ceases to exist. Or like this creature is flying if you hold it above the table. So,
so you have to actually hold it there for the entire time.
Yeah. Or there's one. It's like ask someone outside of the game if they like squirrels. If they say yes, you get a 1/1 squirrel token.
That's like, so fucking weird. I love that.
Oh
so
yeah.
I know in Pokemon, like usually when a new set comes out, they do that thing where like you can go in for a tournament, everyone gets like 10 packs, and then you have to make a deck on the spot.
Yeah.
I love that kind of thing. I think that's a really cool thing to like.
Yeah, and you have your cards and you pick the best 23, and then you add the equivalent lands to it. It's really cool. It's super jank as well. There's one. It's like a certain Prey Mantis card, and they're like fighting Mantis or something, and you to play before you play it, you go and toss it from 3 feet or more onto the board, and anything it lands on, it fights, and then it goes into play normal. So yeah, we had people like
that is so weird.
So he'd like run across the room and like toss it, and it would just like fall in front of him, like my friend. But if you cloned that creature, anything can represent a token, like of a clone creature in Magic. So like coins or like dice, or a chair. So legally, you could toss a chair onto the board and like hit 4 or 5 creatures.
Just literally a chair.
Literally a chair. That would be illegal play.
This is official.
This would be this is official expansion. Yeah.
Please tell me there's like proper world tournaments of this where you can go to a massive event with like
specifically
thousands
made
of people
to be
playing
fucking
it.
jank as fuck. Yeah. Oh, there's another one called Side Quest, and you play it on a creature, and it's made to be played in like card stores and stuff where everyone's playing, and it takes your creature and puts it in another person's game. And it's like it goes on a side quest, and it's like, hey, you got a creature for like until my next turn, and then it comes back and it's like buffed. So it's like the creature goes on a side quest and comes back. It's so funny. Like we were playing
so
one-on-ones and stuff, and it's like, oh, here you go, like a 2/2.
It's like it's like
Interesting.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, like, oh, yes.
that's great.
It's fun.
That is pretty cool.
So
I need
cool.
to get more into Magic. I didn't know they did like side modes.
All these side
Yeah.
modes. That is really cool. Like with most card games,
Yeah,
they have
Wizards
like
of the
one
Coast here.
set
It's
mode.
so
So it is
good.
nice to give like it also keeps the game fresh and stuff. too,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean, and keeps people interested. Because if you think about it, Magic's been around for a long time, and it still has a huge.
It's
And
like
it's still
it's
going
older
strong.
than Pokemon, I think, in terms of
Definitely.
like trading card game.
Definitely older.
So
yeah.
it's like really fucking old.
Yeah. But yeah, so we played that Tekken. I've been playing a bunch of Moonlighter, which is another indie game that came out a couple of weeks ago. Really good. Basically, kind of like the original Zelda with dungeons that like, and it's generated and stuff, and you collect items, fight monsters, and you come back and sell it, and your store and you set the price however you want, and customers will react to it.
I love the sound of that because like there was a game called Shopkeep a while ago, like an early access game where it was basically just instead like it was kind of an RPG, but it's literally just you're the store owner, and you like I just like the idea of like, hey, there's this whole magical world. You can like go out and hunt for stuff and then sell it like in your own shop. You can price it, you can mark it. You like I love that kind of thing. So
Yeah,
I really
it
want
goes
to
real.
give Moonlighter a go.
It emphasizes the economics of it, like demand and supply and the pricing and stuff. So if you set something really high, your customers will look at it and get like pissed off and they'll just leave or something. It's really good. Arch Torko recommended it to me. I'd highly recommend
Shout
it.
out to him.
Yeah,
Shout out to him. He's a good lad.
he's a
Go
good,
subscribe to him.
good boy.
Go.
He's a good dude.
Go
I'm
comment.
gonna crush
on
him
his
in
video.
I'm gonna crush him in aces though.
Oh, you
hear me,
guys,
Arch?
you guys are both
Let's
chain
get
shot
it.
mains.
It's a challenge. That's a challenge, Arch. Yeah, no, I
Ooh,
love Arch.
Live on air. He's being called out, even though this is pre-recorded.
We'll be
happening.
on the opening card for the Logan Paul versus KSI fight, but we'll just fight in aces.
Oh shit!
best
Like the
chain
opening
shot.
act.
It's
Yeah.
just like, all right, for a pre-show, we've got the SkullKid versus Arch Taco, Mario
Let's get
Aces chain shot battle, and everyone in the audience is like, what the fuck? We came here to watch boxing. What?
Yeah,
By the
like,
end of it,
what?
they're like
we came here to
super
see
into
people
it.
who don't box.
You come in like those what are they, like the dressing gowns?
Oh
Like, you
yeah,
come
Oh
Like,
yeah,
a-
like
yeah, a
silk
belt
dressing
around
gowns
your
and
neck.
like yeah.
yeah. Mine would be like Kirby music,
Yeah.
just blasting.
So yours is just like really innocent Kirby music, and then Arch has like X gon' give
Zero.
it to you or some shit, just
Oh,
like
I'm
coming
yeah.
gonna
on.
give it to you, yeah, coming down.
Yeah.
I want this. I want this real bad. Because
That will make
how
me
does Chain Chomp play in Aces? Is he a good character as well?
Yeah, he's actually considered to be like one of the kind of OP characters, I guess, but he's totally balanced. So like in Aces, there's different like classes. I know it sounds ridiculous because a lot of people are like it's just tennis, but all characters really do play differently and have their own characteristics and stuff. Surprisingly, right? So you have like defensive characters, power characters, speedy characters, technical characters, tricky characters. I hate tricky characters, by the way. They're so annoying. Their slices are like, yeah.
There's some cheering going on.
Hey,
think,
good. I hope England's
Sorry.
winning. No, it's okay. Everybody, let's
And so they
listen.
That was like a proper scream. What the
I want to
fuck?
hear it.
That sounded like someone just got stabbed. Holy shit.
Oh god.
All right.
damn football's intense, man.
Anyways though,
Football.
you have your different classes.
Oh
Yeah!
shit, he's back.
Wait, come back! What happened? Is it? Did they
Guess
do
they
a win?
Best
Oh my
podcast
Say
ever,
gosh.
bye.
guys.
Say bye. Just say bye.
Bye guys, bit stressful tonight.
Alright, I'll do a dab. No, don't. Just leave. Oh fuck.
Hey, he did it.
I can't believe
hell.
this is real. What
I
the
can just
fuck?
picture
Alright,
Snoop
this has
asking his
been-
family
This is
members
amazing.
to do a dab. Like,
This has been a strange turn of events. Anyway, carry,
like it.
I love
carry
your
on,
dad
Dory.
so much.
I don't
man.
even. I was talking about classes, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, classes.
Anyways, though.
So how did
anyways,
the
though.
classes differ, like the gameplay? Like how does a
Oh, yeah,
defensive
so,
class
like,
differ from a tricky class?
Yeah. So like tricky, like they can curve their slices a little bit more. So if they shoot a shot, they can like pull off some really crazy curves where like it really throws you off. Power characters, which is what Chain Chomp is, has really massive pushback. So like if I'm landing really high charged flat shots, the purple one, and it flies by and pushes you back, I can then do a drop shot and you don't even have a chance of catching up to the drop shot before
Nice.
the ball runs out, for example. And then speedy characters like Koopa Troopa are like really fast, like it's really hard to get a point on them. And then you have really OP characters like the defensive class, which needs to be nerfed. Waluigi and Bowser Jr. Oh my God, they are way unbalanced. It's like ridiculous. It's kind of like a meme in the competitive community.
That's
to
so
just
funny.
Pass on Bowser
How,
Jr.
how,
matchups.
how are
Just
they?
pass on them.
How are they like OP? Is it just like his abilities, like because I've heard a lot about Bowser Jr. being OP.
Yeah, so he can build up meter really fast, which is a really big like part of the game, is making sure you have a large amount of meter compared to your opponent. His trick shot is pretty OP, and then his drop shot for a defensive character is like it's just nasty. He's just nasty, dude. He's just too good. Like for me, what I've been doing to get good is I play against the highest level CPUs of different characters, so I'm just ready against those kinds of characters.
Learn the
And even,
matchups.
like, I can Yeah, I can beat like highest level CPU of almost every other character, but Bowser Jr. There's no chance. He's just too disgusting. It's just
Yeah.
drives me nuts, man.
Nerf
It's just
Nintendo,
too OP.
please.
Yeah.
Can you
But
take
Chain
some of
Chomp's
those?
cool.
Take some of those buffs and put them in Smash. Yeah, like so
Yeah.
Bowser Jr.
Yeah, and
doesn't
give them
suck
all
as
to
much.
Bayonetta.
Isn't Bowser Jr. just like he's jank and
He's
not
low
jank,
tier.
but he's
Like,
just not very good.
I
Yeah, low tier,
suck
yeah.
against good Bowser Juniors because he's just so fucking. He's like Pac-Man with all his fucking gadgets and shit.
He's like
so
he's
annoying.
my favorite. I like Bowser Jr.
Well, hey,
He's a good
Oh,
boy.
hey.
what a
I,
good
I
you
like
go
him in
with that.
Smash. He was like one of my favorite Smash 4.
Oh, I'm just talking
characters.
competitively. I love his
Oh
design.
yeah,
and
that's,
stuff.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But has great
I mean,
Smash attacks.
let's be real though. It's all about Chain Chomp right there. He's on my shelf.
What
It's
a
all
good
about
boy.
Chain Chomp.
What a good
Man,
boy.
he's a nerd. I bet he doesn't
fight
even
you.
watch football.
I'll fight you.
Got him. Got him.
Let's do it right now.
So-
Got him. Anyways,
So
bring
you
it.
would recommend Aces if like people want to get into like actual competitive side,
Oh,
or?
Yeah, absolutely. So I also wanna go on a little rant about Aces really quickly in a second. I gotta get it off my chest.
Go for
okay?
it.
Do
But
it.
yeah, no. I will say Aces. I know a lot of people look at it as just like a typical tennis game, but I'm telling you, this is a really big competitive game right now. The scene's getting bigger and bigger every day. Zero, as you guys know, the like GOAT of Super Smash Bros. 4, greatest of all time. You know what I mean? He even plays Mario Tennis Aces competitively and said he loves the game and it's a highly competitive
Yeah,
game. So
he
just putting that out there.
I think he beat the highest ranked player actually just
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, it was.
That guy's so
can't
good at
remember his
video
name, but
games.
he beat him.
Like,
Oh yeah, he's nasty. Zero. He's a cool dude. But yeah, okay. So I just gotta get this off my chest with Aces because I see it gets mixed reviews, right? And a lot of the mixed reviews stem from its single player mode, and I just really think that's really silly. So hear me out on this, okay? When a game like FIFA or NHL or 2K or whatever comes out, okay, you never really see it getting criticism for its single player mode. People just praise it for the multiplayer mode. You see the FIFA fans being like, the multiplayer's so good. NBA 2K, everybody's like, let's play some 2K, fam. And it's like, it's the basketball, right? With Aces, for some reason, like, even though they threw in a single player mode as kind of like a bonus, like that's extra. You don't commonly get a single player campaign in a sports game. It's very uncommon, right? It's kind of just an additional feature, and people I think get a little too stuck on that and kind of ignore the fact that this is a multiplayer game. Like you could compare this to like Splatoon or Mario Kart 8 even. Like you don't see people being like, where's a single player mode in Mario Kart 8? Because you're not
where's the
playing it in
story?
a single player
6
mode.
out of 10, unacceptable.
Yeah. So like even like IGN for example gave Aces a 7.5 because the single player mode is
Granted,
slow, but it's,
7.5
like,
is a good score.
it's still good.
Yeah,
It's
no,
still
very
good.
good
it's
score.
still good. Yeah.
It's just frustrating to me when I see games like NBA or 2K, all these games get like high ratings. Like they'll get like 9.5s or 9s, and people don't ever say anything about the single player mode. But because this game has, I think, Mario in the title and it's a Switch exclusive, they want to kind of go for the single player mode. But
Yeah.
pick this game up for a multiplayer title because it's a multiplayer.
Do you reckon it
single
would've-
player you'll be disappointed?
You reckon it would have changed that if there was just no single player and they were like, this is exclusively a multiplayer kind of game?
I think they still would have got flack for that, though. In fact, I think they would have got more flack if it was just multiplayer.
Yeah, because that was the problem. That kind of was the problem with Ultra Smash. If you guys seen Ultra Smash, Ultra Smash kind of really felt like a game on a assembly line, if that makes sense. Because it was just a tennis game with Mario characters in it and no single player stuff. The thing is with Aces, again, in its defense, even if there wasn't a single player mode, it isn't just tennis. Like they've introduced like really like mechanics that it's not just tennis. Like you should see some rallies, like a matchup, an extended best out of 3 for this game could take like an hour sometimes. So that's all I have to say.
I've seen more comparisons. Like I've seen more people say it's a fighting game than a tennis game.
Than a tennis game, exactly.
Which
and one other
really
thing to throw
interests
out,
me.
Yeah, no, for sure. I definitely want you guys to pick it up. One other thing to point out too is I feel like this game is just to tie us over until Smash comes out, which is the next multiplayer.
Oh
game.
yeah.
You kind of look. It came out in June, and then from July to December, there's a new character every month. So it's literally here just to tie us over
like
until
till
Smash
December,
comes out.
and then it stops.
Yeah, literally
That's
until
so obviously,
December. There is a new DLC character every month, which is cool. And one other thing I gotta say, like Koopa Attack came out or not Koopa Attack, that's a YouTuber. He's great, by the way. Koopa Troopa, okay, came to the game in July, like this month.
Yeah.
And he actually is a very intricate and detailed character. He isn't just a skin to like make us buy the game. So I will say these DLC characters have time and effort put into them. So
that's
it for Aces from me. It's fire.
I
love it.
might
My favorite
go
game.
and see if I can trade in arms and get Aces.
Do it. Do it.
I don't know why I still have
I
that.
think
honestly.
You really should get rid of it if you don't play multiplayer anymore.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't think I'm ever gonna play it. So I need to see what the trade in on
Arms is one of those kinds of games where if you're not gonna play it competitively, it's just not there. And plus, Arms, like I loved Arms, but it's one of those things where it's like a chicken wing. There just isn't enough meat on that bone. Like it's tasty, it's good.
Saying this shit, boy.
It's good. I've always agreed with this. I just like, to me, it's like, again, Arms is a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Smash 4, for example, doesn't really have too much single player content. It does, but it doesn't have too much. Am I not right, Rob?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a crazy amount of single player content because it's a multiplayer game.
Granted, the other Smash games had single player content.
Brawl, and Melee, but look at Smash 4 though.
Yeah,
you don't see people,
it lacks
you know
in
what
that
I mean?
area. It still has it, but it's a weak point. Granted, Smash is so there's so much meat on like even if there's so many items and modes you can play in and stuff like that. So even though there's not a huge amount for single player specifically, there's like there's heaps.
Fair enough. And I know some people like to think Arms is just glorified rock paper scissors Snoop, but you really get into the meta. You get into the meta and you play it a little bit more, you'll see that there's lots of detailed gameplay when it comes to Arms.
The meta with rock paper scissors is if both players play rocks like first, then the odds are the next player is gonna play scissors because they're going to be anticipating you play paper
just
to get rid of that rock.
If you're playing,
so that's the
always
meta
pick
of
rock
paper,
first
scissors.
and paper scissors.
Always rock first.
Always rock first. And you're actually guaranteed to win more often.
All right, Rob, let's play rock paper scissors.
All right, let's do it.
Rock paper scissors.
Oh,
I bloody won. See, sometimes you got to change up the meta to win, boys.
Haha, XD.
And that's Arms.
Oh shit! Oh my gosh.
Granted, Snoop, when was the last time you played Arms?
Oh, when did Arms come out?
This time last year. Yeah, you should play it. You should play it now since all those DLC characters have come out. Have you played Masango before?
That's actually a good point. You might.
I don't even know.
Have you played Springtron? Have you played?
Look at this man.
I don't know who they are.
I just mean you should definitely play those characters and see the meta first.
I will give it another go. Like it was a fun game.
No, you don't.
It just got old quickly for me.
Snoop, I will say though, I'm not saying you need to like the game or give it another go.
No.
Arms is
just
boring.
saying I want to give
Dude,
it
I don't even play Arms that much anymore. It's boring. I'm just trying to tell you that the game's core is the multiplayer, and it has a very detailed multiplayer. Not in comparison to a game like Smash. Absolutely not. But the meta's there. Watch a tournament. It gets crazy. Arms gets insane, dude. It's dope.
I can't believe they did the grab.
I can't believe it. Whoa, look at that.
That's the meta. See, that's how I know you haven't played it
I know.
since,
No,
like,
I know. I know.
last year. That's how I know.
I kind of shit on the game more than it deserves. It is like it's fine.
You do.
There's
It's a bit of a
nothing
meme,
wrong with it.
though,
I just
honestly.
But it is lacking in single player,
I
hands
exaggerate
down.
it.
Like it should have had a story mode or a campaign. Because if you're not playing it multiplayer, the game's boring. It has no arms or legs to stand on. You see what I'm saying?
To be honest, the neutral of Smash 4 is kind of paper scissors Rocky, with like block, grab, or like dodge and like attack and stuff. And but then there's like punish game and stuff like that too. And it is, to be honest, a nature of some fighting games. But yeah.
Yeah. No, but it's not for everybody. And I will say, the game is totally lacking in content. I agree with that. So if you're not playing it multiplayer, go sell it, because it's just going to sit on your shelf like mine is. I only stream it like once a week now for tournaments, and that's it.
So there is one topic I'd love to dive into. It's a complete topic change. The Gorillaz released a new album called The Now. And
The now.
yeah, so pretty much a year or even less after their release of Humans, which came out last year, like a 20-something track list, which
it was way too big. It was
massive. Humans, oh god, it was huge amount of.
I'm gonna throw this out here really quickly before you guys go off on this. I only heard like the first 2 singles from the album, and I haven't had the time to really listen to it more, which I really should.
Isn't a real
No, I've heard
gorilla.
nothing. I've heard nothing but
believe
good things. Me and Rob's good friend Jace has told me really good things about it too. So
It feels like a return to
guys
form
go
for
ahead.
Gorillaz, because Humans was like a pretty shit album. It
It
had
had
like
some-
it
thing with
like it had a
Humans-
couple of good songs.
It had
but
a few
like,
10
it
out
was-
of
it was
10
like
songs, but the whole album just. It didn't feel like a Gorillaz album.
Dude,
It
exactly.
It lacked an actual consistent theme, which Gorillaz albums typically have, like Plastic Beach,
Yeah.
Demon Days, their original album. Even like The Fall and stuff. Just
And The Fall sucks.
The
to
Fall
be
was
fair.
pretty
Like
meh.
the Fall's not a good album in my opinion, but
To
like
be fair, it's interesting because The Fall was like, okay, The Fall was a really small album. Well, it wasn't a small album, but it was like just supposed to be like 2D. So a side thing after Plastic Beach, which was a huge album in terms of
I mean,
like, production.
Plastic Beach is probably my favorite Gorillaz album. I really like
yeah.
that album.
And so we had a similar situation where we have Humans, which was a massive, massive album, but it kind of tanked. It had some amazing songs, but it was just really
Well,
5
like
out of 10.
in terms of the amazing songs, it was like I don't know, less than half the songs I'd say were genuinely good. I think there's just a lot of mediocre tracks on there, and even some like really, really bad ones in my opinion.
And so we have a situation where the Now is actually I think it's a great album. And so we have the small side album a year later than the massive one is actually much, much better.
Yeah.
So we've kind of got a reverse of the Plastic
Yeah.
Beach, The Fall scenario here.
And again, this one actually feels like a Gorillaz album. It's like they've not gone, oh, every single song needs to have like 2
feature
guest
artist.
artists on it. Like I think every single track on Humans had at least 1 guest spot on it. It's not necessary.
It was so many. It was, yeah, it was
Like
annoying.
it's cool to see like every now and then. Like there's a couple of tracks on the Now that have featured artists on, and it's refreshing to see when it's not like, because when you bring on a featured artist, it kind of like Gorillaz doesn't stick to a genre of music, so it tends to like turn into the featured artist's type of music, like their genre. So with Humans, that meant every single song was like so drastically, like it was just completely different styles.
Because
There
of
was nothing
So
connecting.
Humans had over 20 songs, and granted, some of them were transition tracks, like 6 seconds long. But because of the huge amount of diversity, it didn't. Some parts of the album felt like completely different, and like it didn't feel coherent. It was.
And also, they locked away like the best song on. It was exclusive to the deluxe version. It's like, why the
That's
fuck
right.
wasn't Ticker Tape on the main album? That's like
Angry.
the best song. Like what?
Yeah,
Angry Facebook face.
The Now is really, really good. Like I love most of the tracks. Some of them are kind of forgettable, a couple, but yeah, I'd recommend it honestly.
Yeah, definitely. I need to listen to it a bit more to like properly form my opinion. But from like the first 2 or 3 listens, I dig it a lot.
Solid album. What would you guys give it out of 10?
8.
Hey.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, I'd say 8.
I'd say 8. If Humans was a 5, and Demon Days was a 10, Plastic Beach is a 10, I'd say an 8. Yeah. No. Yeah.
They're
that's a great-
getting back
great
on
rating.
track, just like Humility says. They're resetting themselves and getting back on track.
Oh, can we talk about the lore for a second? So,
I've still not even fucking caught up with the new.
do you know?
With,
Okay,
with
cool.
the
So
now
if
stuff. It's fucking bonkers.
Gorillaz have like the characters always do shit and like they're real people. So
Yeah.
like Murdoch's in prison stuff, and the guy who's in the music video is Sam
Ace. Ace. Right?
Ace, I think.
Oh yeah.
Ace, I think.
The new bassist.
Yeah, from the Powerpuff Girls. So in Gorilla's Powerpuff Girls are real, like in that world.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
they're real. The
yeah,
Powerpuff
so you
Girls
know
are-
that green guy from the Powerpuff Girls? Like,
Oh, the Mojo. What's his name?
Oh, no,
Something
nah,
Mojo.
not-
He's a
not
Mojo.
Mojo,
He's a
But
Mojo,
he is
right?
technically in this universe as well.
Oh,
like-
that's dope.
Yeah.
yeah. So
How did they get the rights to do that?
You know that
I
gang of
don't
like
even
5
know.
green guys and their leader who's got glasses and stuff.
I don't, but
Oh
continue.
yeah, but he's a temporary
Girls is
member of
dope.
Gorillaz. That's
Same.
Yeah.
and he's in the music video. It's so fucking funny and like
That is really cool.
I love the initial reaction of everyone like, wait, is this the guy from Powerpuff Girls? And then
It's
like
like,
when
yeah,
it got
it actually
confirmed,
is.
everyone was like, wait, what? What?
I love it
It's
so much.
it's such a crazy lore. I
like-
love that they just go bonkers with it.
Yeah, and Murdoch's in prison, and there was like an interview where it's like, the interviewer's like, yeah, I listened to a couple of tracks in your album, it's really good, and it's like Murdoch grimaces, and he's like, yeah, I'm sure they miss me and stuff, and like the only thing he's gotten is like a thumbs up emoji from Noodle or something like this. I fucking love Gorillaz, man.
Yeah.
Me, like the only I listened to Gorillaz a lot when I was a kid. Like Feel Good Incorporated. I really like that song. The song where it's like I got sunshine in a bag. You know
Yeah,
what song I'm talking
Dirty
about?
Harry.
Yeah. Yeah, I listened to them a lot when I was younger, and then kind of fell off of them when I grew up a little bit. But I know that they're a really cool band. They're like, history of the band's really interesting, and I really like how they have like, because it's like animated
Yeah.
characters and stuff, and even live, don't they do like holograms
They
and stuff like that?
used to, but like since Humans, they actually started just having
Yeah.
what's his name? Something Albarn.
Oh, the guy
yeah,
from
Damon.
Blur.
The guy from Blur. Yeah.
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 Damon,
They've
'cause
just got him on the front.
He is
singing.
just a very talented musician.
Oh,
Overall.
he's super
Like,
talented.
Yeah.
Personality-wise, I think he
on
is
his
a
own
bit of a
right.
dick. Like
Ah.
he comes across as a bit of a dick, but he's a talented guy. I'm not gonna deny that, and I love his music. So, fuck it, dude.
It's him and one other person that's like the actual permanent members of the band.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
him
look
and
this
then
up.
the artist.
The artist guy, forgot.
Yeah,
I
and
forgot his
I
name.
think the artist kind of handles everything in terms of the lore.
I just
Oh,
wanna
yeah.
just wanna
But I'm not
confirm
entirely sure.
this like the thing the lyrics you sung, Corey, like like you is that a meme? Cause that's not Feel Good Inc. Just wanna check.
No. I didn't. I said I liked Feel Good Inc. and then I liked that other song.
Gotcha,
That goes like,
gotcha. I was like,
yeah. I know. Feel Good Inc.'s like the do
Yeah.
do 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 do
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
do
You
do.
got it.
Yeah.
I was
Play
just
the
like,
song on
I
bass.
misheard.
It's
I was
fire.
like,
really good song to play on bass. Like super like groovy and stuff like that. So
yeah. I'm glad after Humans, Gorillaz is back. Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
it finally
bang.
feels like they're actually back. Yeah, instead of just being, hey, kind of alright song here. We're back.
Well, hey,
hey.
yeah.
Well, hey, you guys gave them an 8, so they're back.
The Nana
Yeah.
is pretty
Dope.
good. Yeah, definitely.
It's a solid album. It's good.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Isn't Octopath Traveler out now?
2 weeks.
It's on the
2 weeks
horizon.
from now.
Yeah.
Crap.
That
Or
collector's
a little under
edition,
2
though. Oh my god, with the little
So
pop-up
excited
book
for
and
it.
stuff.
So
Dude,
excited.
dope.
Are you gonna
It looks
play
dope.
through the new demo soon?
I played 5 minutes and I was like, I just want to wait for the full
Gotta
game.
save it. You gotta
Yeah.
save it because remember, your progress continues. It's basically the game, like
Yeah.
a limited version of the game, but you can play
Yeah.
a decent.
Well,
a
it's
decent
3
little bit
hours.
of it.
It's
Yeah.
like the entire game's there. It's just you can only play for 3 hours before it like locks you out, and it does carry over to the full save file. It's
which
just
is cool.
I
That's
don't
really
want to get
smart, yeah.
withdrawals where I'm like, I want to play
No,
more.
I know. You don't
So I'm
want
just
to play
like, I'm
it for
just
3
gonna-
hours
yeah.
and then have withdrawals because
Yeah.
you can't play it. That's exactly what happened to me. Sorry to bring up Aces again. I'm just
Oh,
going
it's
to
fine.
relate to you. With the pre-launch tournament, that pre-launch tournament came out and I stayed up every night, like 3 or 4 hours until like 5 a.m.
Really?
playing that game. My hands sweating. Dude,
Yeah.
it's so gross. My hands were so sweaty near the ending of those sessions. And then when the
Yeah.
game was gone, I felt this empty void inside of
Yeah.
my heart where I was actually going to go out and buy Mario Tennis Ultra Smash.
Oh,
Because I wanted to. I didn't do it though. I didn't do it. A few times I was
Good.
going to do it. $60 because Nintendo does not want their games
Yeah.
to go down in value. Ever.
Yeah, that's annoying.
But
as
Snoop,
well.
continue on with Octopath though. I can
Oh
relate
no,
to you with that.
I was just saying that same thing where like I don't want to play any more of the demo because I know that's what's going to happen with me. And
Yeah,
I'm like, I will
yeah.
just wait the 2 weeks. It's not that long. I'll just
Yeah.
wait, and then I'll fucking go ham
You
on it.
know it's gonna be a masterpiece. I mean, Square.
I mean,
gonna be a
I trust the
masterpiece.
team because it's the actual
It has a name
development
now.
team.
It has a name now. What's it called?
I can't remember their name. They're the people
There's
who
a
did
name
Bravely
for the team
Default.
now, though. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's the Bravely Default and Bravely Second.
Oh shit!
people.
Really?
And
Oh,
they're
that's
really
good.
solid.
They're really
games.
competent.
Do you
yeah.
think we'll
Yeah.
get another Bravely, like Bravely Third, or what is it?
I
Is it not
think
third yet?
I think at some point, but
Yeah.
Because
I
both those
dunno
games
in
are
the
on
foreseeable
3DS,
future.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
I
really
would
The
love
thing
to
is,
see them come on Switch, but
I really think they're gonna start moving a lot of those 3DS IPs over. It's smart,
yeah,
to be honest, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to say with you went on talk about like your withdrawal from Aces. I see Zero on Twitter talking about how like after the Invitational and stuff, he can't stop thinking about the new Smash game.
But
and stuff.
Smash
and I'm like,
Ultimate, yeah.
I feel that's like I kind of. I think they'll do a demo at some point, but if they do, I'm not sure if I'll play it. But it's like,
really hope that like at the very least, I don't know if they'll do a demo, but they'll probably do the
Do a
like
test
a
punch
test
kinda
punch
thing.
thing where it's
I'm
like okay
certain
for
they'll do
1
that.
hour you can play it online on
Oh,
this
shit.
time,
for
this time, and this time.
demos. Yeah, for demos, they usually I noticed with Nintendo and the Switch specifically, demos only happens with actual playthrough games, like
Yeah.
single player playthrough
True.
games.
Yeah.
And then for them, every multiplayer game they've released in the past, like since the inception of the Switch, like big ones they've released has always had a 2-day or 3-day like test period. The thing with Smash though, I remember like Yozo was saying this. Y'all know Yozo. Shout out to Yozo. Best mod in the 1UP Discord server. Come to the 1UP Discord server, by the way. But yeah, she was saying like she doesn't want them to do that for in terms of leaks or data mining because when with Aces they did the sorry to bring up Aces again. they did the pre-launch tournament and then people data mined that and found out every single character that was coming and all that stuff. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Unless they can like really keep a lock on like the files and just be like, okay, we have only what's needed here. We don't have any like background files. Just
But with that
everything
amount
that's
of
needed.
work, it's like
Yeah.
just focus on the game. and stuff
Exactly,
at this point.
exactly. But I mean, they did. I'm pretty sure they did a demo back for Smash on 3DS. Because
did
I remember there being a demo for that.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
might have been, yeah.
'Cause
I
I'm
more meant
pretty
in the
sure
recent years.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
more meant
yeah.
in
No,
recent
no, I
years,
know,
yeah.
I know. But
Oh, that was that was 2014. Yikes.
I know it was a long ass time ago. It's
You guys
scary.
remember those days?
Dude, I do. I remember being at high school and like talking to my friends, like, "Oh, you guys getting a new Smash?" And they're like, "Yeah, on 3DS." Oh man, I want to be Waluigi. It's like,
I remember in
it's not happening.
2014, I was getting made fun of for being a Nintendo fan.
Wow, because you're a little nerd. You don't even Nintendo.
Oh, boy, how
wasn't
the
cool to like
turntables.
Nintendo. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Wait, how the turntables? What?
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't want to do that to
It's a
him 'cause he's
meme
my-
because it's like how the tables have turned, but it's like
But you
how
turn
the
the
turntable.
words.
Yeah, it's a quote from something. I can't remember.
I don't know if that because like me, I'll mess up and actually say something like that and not even
Yeah.
realize. That's why. So
I say that all the time around my friends and stuff. Yeah.
no, I like it. I like it. I like it.
There's one going back to music. There's one thing I wanted to talk about that we did talk about in a recorded podcast that didn't work out is new Arctic Monkeys album, Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. So
Solid band.
how's that?
really good.
Album.
So it's very different to like anything they've done, and like AM was huge. But like I don't think it's an amazing album. I'm a big fan of the older stuff, but I really dig this as well. It's a bit iffy because half the album's like 10 out of 10, whereas the other half's kind of like really meh. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like similar to Humans in terms of the problem, but like I'm
A
super
better hit
into it.
ratio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Except like it's a good portion that are really good, and the other half are like the other songs aren't bad in any way. It's just they're kind of forgettable, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's one song.
They're not
called,
bangers.
Yeah, there's one song called "The World's First Monster Truck Front Flip," and that song is somehow forgettable with that kind of name.
That's depressing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like save your good names for your hits. You want the goofy names for all the best songs.
Yeah. Come on.
yeah. It's fantastic. Like everything else is like fantastic about it, though. I really dig it. Not their best work, but it's more Arctic Monkeys than them.
You're enjoying it though.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
yeah. After listening to their first two albums, 1,000 times each. You know. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
would
can't go wrong
recommend
with
it.
Arctic Monkeys. It's a very talented band.
Very,
Very,
good.
very talented band.
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
go wrong with them. Like I always want to talk about music with you guys, but I listen to a lot of mainstream stuff, but I really love finding like more like obscure like
Dude.
pop punk or like indie
Alright,
bands.
Corey.
That's like what yeah. It was good.
My boy. Okay, I found a band the other day called Worst Party Ever.
Yeah, I seen you. You were listening to them on Spotify earlier.
I fucking love them. I
They
need
fire?
to
Worst
send
Party
you
Ever.
over some of their.
I'm gonna
yeah,
send me
Worst
that
Party
shit
Ever.
too.
They got that modern baseball vibes. Because I know you really mess with that kind of pop punk indie.
Kind of, but no, they're really unique. I really like them a lot at the moment.
Definitely take a listen. What kind of genre though? Like, is it, or are they just
kind
all
of-
around?
Kind of like like. Fuck.
tough, huh?
It's like, I guess, indie pop punk kind of thing.
Yeah,
That-
I love that
it's that
mixture.
little like in between.
Send that
Yeah,
to
no,
me
that's,
after
like,
the
what I'm
podcast.
really-
This is just a convo about music at this point. Like, post that.
Yeah, dude,
the,
this-
That's cool.
the one up
This is
chat.
our music talk podcast.
We
boys.
don't get to hang out
Yeah.
that much though. So
And
this
just
it is our
chat,
chance to
you know what I
just
mean?
hang out. Yeah.
No, it is nice.
I will-
For me, I've been listening to listening to this one band called Cherry Pools a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I like cannot stop listening to them. They have this like really like this 80s aesthetic to them, but they're super indie, super bass driven. I love it. Lots of delayed guitar. They love delayed guitar, which is really
Nice.
cool. The new 1975 song I'm enjoying. The Give Yourself a Try. The music video is really weird, but I'm looking forward to the album once they finally put more music out. They're going for like such a weird like aesthetic with this album. If you guys look into it, like I think it's a brief inquiry into online relationships is the name of the album.
Huh.
So they're being
That's-
really
that's
weird. Go
interesting.
watch the music video for it. Like
Oh, yeah.
it looks like
Send that
it's
to
very
me.
interesting.
Yeah. I've been listening back to Hesitant Alien by Gerard Way again for the first time in
Hey.
ages. It's still one of
Can't
my
go wrong with
favorite
Gerard
albums. Like
Yeah, you put me onto that album when me and Rob first started talking. Like I've always been a huge MCR fan.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
yeah, we were
Yeah.
both. That was when I was massive
Yeah.
into them, so we would just chat
Yeah.
for ages.
And I knew Action Cat because that song got like it went kind of viral. It was a really good indie hit. But then like I remember you showing me like No Shows and a few. You showed me the whole album, and I really actually got into Hesitant Alien. personally.
I actually didn't know that Gerard Way did solo stuff after
Yeah.
It's
MCR.
not. It's don't expect it to be heavy at all.
Dude,
so-
it has heavy vibes.
my favorite My Chemical Romance songs are the like less heavy ones. Like Fake
You-
Till
I
Death
think you would
is their
really
like
like,
goodbye
like,
song.
yeah,
is really good.
Cancer. I don't love you. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
there's some
Hesitant
really good
Alien's
stuff.
it's Britpop, so it's very
Yeah,
alternative rock.
Yeah,
and
it's so crazy for such a like an American dude to do it. Like it's so British, so British at like in terms of. I'm assuming the band, like the actual band he works with for his single stuff, is very British inspired. But go
maybe,
ahead, Rob.
I think he's just really into that genre, like because it's
Yeah.
Blur is Britpop as well and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he released an EP 2016 because the album was a bit before that called Pinkish, which had 2 songs, and the song Pinkish is really good as well. Bit closer to MCR, but it's still very alternative rock and stuff.
Yeah.
I just highly recommend Hesitant Alien because it's really good. Like,
Oh no,
I'm-
I'll
for sure.
it's
yeah, I gotta check that out.
yeah, I think it'd be right up your alley because it's the music videos too are seriously very 70s.
Yeah.
And like sci-fi-ish. The whole gag is that he's it's
really cool.
It's
There's,
really
like, I
good.
love aesthetic to albums. I love when it's not just music. Like, because I listen to a lot of punk, like pop punk bands and metal bands, and they don't do that stuff ever. It's usually just they release new music, and there isn't really much of an aesthetic to it. But I really love when bands like have like an image with this album, and it has
Yeah.
the coloring, and even like if you watch them live, they'll have elements of that incorporated into their set and stuff. I really love having like.
It's
a
like
nice
some
aesthetic.
just
Yeah.
stick with one logo, but there's some who really go all out. Like
All out.
Jack White, like with blue in every single album and stuff as well. Like and this previous group, how they had black, white, and red. But
Yeah.
if you want some interesting use of color and shit, look up Jack White. It's,
Yo, you know what we should do? We should make a one-up Spotify playlist.
oh
where we
shit!
each add
let's
songs.
We could
Let's do
let's
it.
actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that. We
Let's
each
do
add
it.
songs to it a week or something like that. It'd be
That'd be
really
sick.
mixed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but
We've all got
in
pretty
terms of
similar
that,
taste actually.
Yeah,
surprisingly.
no,
really indie.
we're somewhat similar. I was just gonna say, going back to that thing about like going for a specific style with like, like concerts and music videos and everything. I think like the one person who I like that's like really mastered it in my opinion is Donald Glover or Childish Gambino.
Oh,
'Cause
really
he
good.
nails that shit.
This
Like,
is America.
yeah, dude, that is like the best music video I think I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
It's
like
really-
I don't
I can't
even
stop
like the
watching
song
it,
that
dude.
much.
I love when people ask him about it too. He's like, nope. It's
Yeah.
not- he just
Dude,
like
he-
that video went
yeah.
like that video went beyond viral. Like the amount of videos of people being like, what Childish Gambino
Yeah.
really means.
Yeah.
It went viral.
It's
Like,
really cool how
it's-
he's just
it's such a good
silent
video.
about it. Because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
the
and he's
that's
so
fun.
versatile as an artist too. Like you have songs like 3005 or isn't it 3005?
Yeah, 3005. Then
To
you
like
got like
Bonfire.
Bonfire.
Yeah.
It's so
He's
good.
so versatile as a hip hop artist, which is, by the way, I don't talk about this a lot, but I low key listen to a lot of hip hop and trap music.
Hip-hop's
but
great,
it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't listen to it to be like, yo, I'm gangster. I listen to it because like I just love music and I
Yeah.
love trends. So like listening to like music nowadays, what millennials are listening to, like trap music, like Migos and like it's ridiculous. Like the music there, it's just funny to watch from afar and kind
Yeah.
of look at like what people are listening to nowadays. Yeah, the younger people. It's kind of
Those
scary.
youngins.
You
I'd be
kids
lying if
with
I
your Logan
didn't
Paul.
couldn't get really into hip hop. Like a month ago I started listening to a bunch of Biggie again for a while.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
backpack, that
So
backpack
fucking
hip hop,
good. Like
that
I'm
real
ready to die.
shit.
Real good. Like
Yeah.
ah.
That's
Yeah.
that real stuff. I've been listening to this one guy, this one hip hop artist who's like, he presents himself as a super like trap star, like super like SoundCloud rapper kind of like vibe, but his music is real hip hop. It's like a mask. It's really funny, and his name's YBN Corday. Is really cool. Check him out if you get a chance. Like it's just I don't know, he's really cool. And J. Cole's really good too if you like.
It's just
if you like
insight
that
into
classic
music
hip-hop vibe.
taste. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you are you guys into speaking of like hip hop and rap? Do you guys like Froggy Fresh?
I've never heard of Froggy Fresh.
no idea who he is.
That
Is he
sounds-
fire?
sounds
He
sick.
used to be called Krispy Kreme until he got sued
Oh.
by Krispy Kreme and he had
Yeah,
to change
yeah.
it.
I remember
He
that.
did
Krispy Kremes are
the
so
baddest
good.
of them all one,
Oh, okay.
and like it's the funniest shit. I
haven't
love
seen
him.
that. Have you guys ever heard of Lil Dicky?
Yeah,
Lil
dude,
D?
Lil
My
Dicky
boy,
is so
Lil
good.
Dicky, he's hilarious.
Dicky's
I love
good.
My
Lil
friend
Dicky.
showed me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brain.
I think
awesome.
we're
Other
going on a
shit,
tangent
but I
here.
love Lil Dicky.
Yeah, we keep going on tangents about
Yeah.
like
Just this
actors
or
we
that
like.
or this. It's good.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. I
We,
think
we don't really get to talk about music that much, so it's
We
always
don't,
cool
we
that
don't.
it's
We have a
really
lot in common
refreshing.
with music.
Yeah.
And just this kind of is just to let people watching know too. It's not just video games anymore with 1UP in general. Like it's video game centered, but we're gonna talk about other stuff too: movies, TV shows, music, all that kind of jazz. So
yeah.
all that kind of. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Ha, well, hey.
Speaking of
we should
jazz,
wrap up.
I love I don't know any.
I was
Jazz is a dope
I love
genre.
it.
Blues
like, jazz
Brothers.
guitar is like the best to play ever.
Oh,
Jazz
it sounds
guitar.
great. I just don't.
I'm actually
know any
beautiful.
artists
fucking love
specifically.
jazz so
Yeah,
much.
it's beautiful. Nice and relaxed.
Well, I was just about to go on a huge tangent, but we should probably wrap up here. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
I just love hanging with my boys. You know.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah.
I can't
a
do
good
that
time.
thing that gangsters do where they just like flop their hands. And it makes the clicking noise. And they're like,
I can say
My friend
rappers
can do
to say
that
skirt,
really
skirt
well, and
now
it's
for some
weird.
reason, all these weird terms.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in for
Thank
this
you.
mess.
thanks, thanks.
No, it
you
was a
all.
good time,
This
man. I
was a
love the
great time.
podcast like this. It's so much more chill. Like we don't have to worry about anything and stressing out and being all professional.
Except for all the
are
technicalities and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
software
Yeah.
and shit. But yeah,
But
we're good.
thanks for watching, guys. We love you. You're the best. If you haven't already, come join the 1UP Discord server. We got a lot of cool stuff in there. We'd love to hang out and talk with you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more podcasts, live streams. We're going to be streaming 3 times a week now. We got a whole bunch of different kinds of streams, playthroughs, multiplayer stuff. So, yeah, do it.
It's pretty.
Should be sick.
It's pretty sick, my guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Subscribe
All
to
right.
But,
Snoop and
yeah.
Corey because they Pat and Corey. My apologies.
Yeah. Wow. I'm gonna
It's done.
He's fucking
done here.
Wait.
Boy, too far. Gone too far. This time I'm
done,
having
Rob.
none of it.
Over.
Like dad bursts into
over.
Like, what'd they do this
Oh,
time?
Yeah, I was gonna.
I'll-
Like, I
I'll
was
get
gonna
my
say
dad
you should
to
get,
dab
you
on
should get
you.
your dad to come and do the outro, but no.
I mean, I would, but I'm pretty sure he's probably in bed at this point. I mean,
Tell him it was nice to see him though. So
Nice.
yeah.
Your dad's awesome, dude. Honestly.
Featuring Snoop's dad. We gotta
I'm-
put it in the title. We'll get
yeah.
bare views for that.
I'm
Lots.
surprised he did a dab. Honestly, I've never seen him dab before, and I'm horrified.
No.
the results.
Just, I didn't think you would actually do it. Oh no.
It's like, oh fuck, I thought he was just gonna leave. Oh no. The absolute bloody madman.
No,
But yeah, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
See you
We love you.
laters.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.